Hey y'all, welcome to manifesting mental health. Because look, I think a lot of people, when they start to manifest the reality or start to use the law of attraction, they really forget about this mental health aspect that I feel like is really important. And it's probably actually stopping a lot of y'all from really living the life of your dreams. So that's the point of this. This is also attached to an email chain, not an email chain, but a weekly email. I send weekly emails out to all of the people who are part of that free email list, and you basically get a free wellness like kind of to do activity, right? And this is really for a lot of y'all who are kind of struggling to commit to a wellness practice. If you sign up for this email, you can essentially easily commit to a wellness practice words you can commit to a wellness practice at least once a week when you sign up for this email. So go ahead and check that out on the link in the description below. Please make sure to like this video, especially if it helped you, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And on top of that, because I always mention this stuff at the end, but I need to start mentioning it at the beginning. On top of that, I'm doing a free AirPod giveaway. You just need to go to my main page, look at the giveaway video, and follow those instructions. You really only need to do two things. And by subscribing to this channel, you've already done half of it. So go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay. Um, right, in this video, I'm just going to talk about gratitude practices for abundance. Okay. You can do a bunch of different gratitude practices. There are so many out there. But today and this week, I really wanted to focus on gratitude practices that are going to bring in abundance. And specifically in this video, I'm going to talk about morning gratitude practices. I talk about the importance of gratitude practices and how it can make you rich in my last video that I did last week. So you guys can check that out. But this week, we're going to focus on specifically what you can do first thing in the morning to really help you get into that abundance mindset, and not just the abundance mindset, but like really be in like a grateful energy, because this is like something that we're not really taught, and so we're so used to just like, especially as kids, we're not taught to. I mean, we're taught to say thank you to our parents, right? But we're not taught to be grateful for what we have, right? And we are in some degrees, but not every day, right? Or not with everything that we receive. And I really want people to get more into that mindset, because I really think that is a key to unlocking abundance. So, or one of the keys, right? I mean, everybody's different. So let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is, why is it important to have a gratitude practice in the morning? Okay. So the first one is that it sets the tone for the day. When I first started to do my morning gratitude practices, it really helped me. Like, I could definitely see that there was a change in my mindset, my positivity. Even if there was stuff at work that happened to me, or I was, dealing with like really rude coworkers, um, who just didn't have a very positive attitude or outlook on life. I found that, on the days that I did practice gratitude and I was really happy and grateful, I was able to kind of carry that with me and really carry the energy of like, today's a new day, right? And that was something that I really struggled with for a long time. People are always like, start today as if it's a new day. Not as if it's a new day, 'cause technically it's a new day, right? But start the day, forgetting the problems of yesterday. And this was something that I really struggled with. And once I started to do my gratitude practice, it really helped me set a better tone for the rest of the day. So two, it increases your overall mood. Like I said before, once I started my gratitude practice, it was just easier to be happy. Like, it was just so much easier. I feel like, our society has really taught us to how to not be happy. If they really do, society really does a good job. Schools really do a good job of teaching us how to not be happy. And, I'm really here to combat that, because, like, it's ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous. So, three, it can lead to increased health and mental and physical motivation. And I have to say that for me, for those of y'all who have looked at my free wellness course, that like in the past, basically since high school, we're not gonna, add the years to it or anything like that. Sorry, my hair is like not doing what I want it to do. Okay. And it's like kind of like, it's Sorry. This this is my hair is not important right now. But anyway, so sorry, when y'all see the live streams, like y'all get like all of me basically because this is it. This is all of me. So anyway, for those of y'all who know, probably since high school, I haven't really committed to a consistent workout. And it wasn't really until a year and some change ago, which I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. It took me 10 years. Oh my God. But like legit, it took me a long time to get back to like a regular workout routine. I'm finally there. I'm really happy about it. Um, the next step for me in that journey is to get a trainer and like make a more intense workout routine. But for right now, I think the priority and a lot of things that people miss too with working out is just do it to enjoy and to like boost your mood. But anyway, okay, that's like a side note. Um, so it can lead to increased health in mental and physical motivation, right? So one thing that I've started to do like kind of recently too is like in addition to my workout, I tell my body thank you and I tell my brain to thank you for empowering me to do my workout, to get through my workout. Even this morning, oh my God, and this is one thing that my mindset has really changed a lot in. I think before when I was doing my workouts, it was really easy to listen to that voice being like, no, we can do it later or we can sleep in. It was easy for my body to agree with that voice. Um of kind of like deterring the need to work out, right? And even this morning, it was the same thing, like, oh no, we have to get so much done today. We're not gonna have time. Da, da, da. But I did my workout anyway. And there was even like halfway through my workout, I was like, oh, I can save this other half of my workout for later. And I was like, no, let's just get through it. So we got through it. And after I just took a moment to thank my body. Thank you, body, for doing the workout and like staying motivated. And I thanked my mind too for being positive and not listening to like, the little voice in my head that I would have normally listened to in the past. So in doing these things in the morning, again, it just sets the tone and it kind of really helps you develop a habit of gratitude. So 4, it can lead to increased happiness. I mean, of course, I feel like that's kind of like a given. And 5, and this is again why it's important to have gratitude practice in the morning. Okay. Um, 5, it allows you to recognize and see things that you may be passing by and forgetting to be grateful for. So really just say thank you for every little thing, whether it's like a new toothbrush. And I talked about this a lot in the last video also, but whether it's a new toothbrush, whether it's like, you go to the store to buy something essential, right? Like soap or something like that, be grateful for it. And this was something that I actually learned when I went to Bali. In business too, this is something in business people should be grateful for. It's like give thanks, give gratitude. Maybe I'll talk about this too. I'm gonna like make a little note right now. We won't make a little note. I'll make another video on like implementing gratitude in business, because this was a big lesson I learned in Bali. Okay. So I'm just gonna put next video. Sorry, y'all. This is again, y'all getting all of me. Okay. So that was something I learned in Bali. We're gonna get into that in another video. But yeah, I mean, it's just really important for every little thing. Like, it's crazy how many things we buy and we forget, or it's not even that we forget. We're not taught to be thankful for these things, or be thankful to be able to afford these things, or to be able to buy these things, or to be able to receive these things. Just really just get into the habit of being grateful every single step of the way. And it will make the task that I have for you guys, and for those of you who are on the email list, it makes that activity like even easier. Okay. So this week I wanted to focus on morning gratitude, like why it's important. We just went over why it's important to do a morning gratitude practice. And for those of y'all, like I said, who are on the email list, you guys you guys already have, hopefully, you guys have the activity for this week. But in addition to that, I wanted to give y'all here on YouTube some of the free morning gratitude practices. Oh, and on top of that, if you add yourself to the email list and email isn't your thing, I will be having an SMS messages. So every week you get a weekly, again, this is completely free. You get a free weekly kind of like wellness activity, and it's in the works. I don't know what's going on with this. Like I submitted the application twice, so we working on it. But hopefully, like I said, like I think last week I was like, oh, it'll be done this week. No, but this week I'm really praying to God that it'll somehow work. So we have to get that figured out. Okay, so the first morning gratitude practice I wanted to go over was like first thing when you get up in the morning. And this is really great for those of y'all who wake up with like negative thoughts and stress. And I have noticed that I tended to be that type of person. It's like all of the stresses and like not even stresses, just the worries of yesterday just kind of flood in the morning. And I really needed to I started doing a different practice to kind of stop that, because I was like, this is not what I need right now. And it's not what you want to start your day with either. But anyway, so the first morning gratitude practice. So first thing when you get up, speak out loud or write down 18 things you're grateful for. And I say 18, right? And some of y'all are like, oh my God, that's so much. But like, if y'all want abundance, give abundance. So people usually, oh, let's just do 2 or 3 things you're grateful for. And that's great too. But again, if you are trying to attract abundance, you need to be bringing the energy of abundance. As simple as that, right? So I always say just do 18. And it's easier than you think. Okay. Literally wake up in your room. Count 18 things in your room. That's it. And just also say that you're grateful for it. Don't just be like, my bed, my bed. Be like, I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for my pillow. I'm grateful for my pillowcase. I'm grateful for my mattress. I'm grateful for my bed sheet. I'm grateful for the air that I breathe. I'm grateful for being alive. Like there's so many things that's so easy to be grateful for. Like it's really easy. So really try to do that. It really sets the day and it sets the tone for gratitude and abundance. Okay. So that's my first practice I wanted to give y'all. My second practice is when you get out of the shower. So this is like a really good one. And I love this one. This is one I've been kind of practicing more recently. And so when you get out of the shower, and because let's say like you wake up in the morning and you just kind of, our head kind of foggy in the morning. So when it comes to developing like new habits and stuff like that, it can be a little difficult. So it's like you don't really realize, oh, I have to do my gratitude practice until you hop in the shower, which is fine. But when you're in the shower, you really want to set the intention of kind of letting all of the negativity go down the drain. And this was something that I got from the blueprint for God Power like workshop that I did. Not that I did one day, but that I participated in. And Billy Carson talks about this in the workshop. Anyway, so really setting that intention of like letting go of all the negativity down the drain. And like me, like I'm also a songwriter, so I made a song for this, and I don't know if I think I'm gonna copyright it first and then I'll release it to y'all at some point. But I made a song for this, just getting rid of that negativity, letting it go down the drain, and kind of like letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. So I'll get that to y'all at some point. Definitely, like I said, like I always say, comment below to help remind me, because your girl forgets. Okay. So when you get out of the shower, so once you like you set the intention. What was that? Okay. When you set the intention of letting go of all the negativity, once you hop out of the shower, say 18 things that you're grateful for. I would say 18 or 21 things. 21 is a really great number. It's a really great number. So I won't even say 21, but for those of y'all who can't do, the extra 3, do 18. and again, it's easy. It's so easy. You're hopping out of the shower. You don't even have to hop out of the shower. It's still in the shower. I'm grateful. Well, first, again, Get rid of the negativity, or just set the intention to let it go down the drain. And then afterwards, I'm grateful for my soap. I'm grateful for having hot water. I'm grateful for having water. I'm grateful for having a towel to dry off with. I'm grateful for having like a warm space to take a shower in. I'm grateful for my toothbrush. I'm grateful for my toothpaste. Just like list them off. Like really, really list them off. Try to be as genuine as possible. Like, I guess, at the end of the day, you really want to be feeling gratitude and kind of excitement in a way. Like, try to have some excitement in it. And if you can't, I don't know. I mean, for me, it does like bring more energy to, and brings more energy to attracting more abundance when you are in that excited mode, right? And that's something that I can, because there's like a science to that too. But anyway, so well, actually, well, let's get into it. So the science of it is, from down to like the atoms, right? Oof, hold on, no, I want to make this like really easy to understand. How do I put this? Okay, let's put it like this. We're not going to get to the atoms. It's too much. Um, when you make a cake, right, and you have to mix the sugar, the flour, and the eggs together. If you just lump them together and you leave them like that, they're not going to do anything. They're not, maybe they'll do a little bit mixed, like movement of their own, but they're going to stay the way they are, right? You have to mix it. You have to move them around. You have to excite the batter, basically. And then you make a cake. So the same thing works whenever we want change or some kind of change in our life. It's easier to create that change when we're excited, because everything in our bodies are moving. And when, even down to like the molecular level, like even when our atoms move, right? Um, Atoms are more readily available to change than if they're just, hard like a rock, right? It's easier for me to break down. Oh my God. I'm really trying to make this up in my head. It's easier for me to change the shape of water than it is for me to change the shape of a rock. I don't think that was the best analogy, but I hope y'all got that. Okay. So let's, I need to go to like analogy school or something, because like, bruh. Okay, so that's good to go. So that's the second practice. We're gonna keep on going. The third practice is your morning gratitude practice. And this is really to say thank you and just be grateful before you eat breakfast or drink coffee in the morning. And even if your morning breakfast routine is going to a cafe, you don't have to be saying this out loud either. Well, actually, for the shower one, I would recommend to say it out loud. But anyway, so if you go to a cafe, just say in your head, "Oh, I'm grateful for having this money to buy my coffee. Oh, I'm grateful for being able to tip the barista. Oh, I'm grateful for being able to afford, my some of y'all $15 coffee." That's still crazy to this day. Like, and it's funny too, because I feel like maybe one day that'll be me, but like, no, actually, I hope not. 'Cause I don't really like coffee like that, but $15. But anyway, like I said, be grateful. Be grateful for every aspect of it. Okay. Try to get to that 18. And if you don't go to a cafe, if you don't eat breakfast, you go straight to the office as soon as you get to the office, right? So I'm really giving y'all like a morning practice for every single part of your morning. You do not have to do all of these. I don't do all of these. Okay. I'm gonna be real, really real. I'll do like one or two, just actually I'll just do one. I'll just do one. One or two, no. But anyway, so the fourth practice, right? As soon as you get to work, first thing you do before you open your email, before you, maybe you'll talk to a coworker or whatever, but before you really get to work, just write down 18 things you're grateful for that morning. Okay. So it's like, I'm grateful for waking up. I'm grateful for having running water and having my shower. I'm grateful for getting to work on time. Or I'm grateful for coming to work energized and ready for the day. Like, just write down those 18 things. It's so important. And it'll really help you. Excuse me. It'll really help you just like get into that mindset, get into that abundance mindset. Um, so that's it for this week. That's gonna be your 4 gratitude practices. I might actually just release the other live stream today, or not today, but maybe another day, on implementing gratitude in business. I think that's really important, especially for us entrepreneurs, like people who are trying to build legacy. Like I think this is it. So I'm gonna make another video about that. Um but yeah, and so like I said, so for the people who got my email, hopefully, not hopefully, but really this video should really clear things up, giving you some more easy tips on how to do your morning gratitude practice. For those of y'all who aren't on the email list, link is in the description below. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe and look at the video on my main page for the AirPod giveaway. And let me think what else. Oh, right. If you're looking for any resources on how to commit to a wellness practice, I have a free course. And again, the point of the course is to help you commit to a wellness practice. There are so many wellness resources online. There's apps for it, there's guru, people you can follow, all of that. But I really want to focus on people committing daily to a practice. And so that's what that course is about. The link is in the description below. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can give y'all. For those of y'all who want to travel, specifically solo travel, I have a free safety solo travel guide that is in the link in the description below. So I think that's all I'm giving y'all for right now. Hopefully one day I'll be able to give y'all so many. Like at some point, I really hope, not hope, wish at some point I'm just gonna have like, credits, it'll be like a credits of all the free stuff I'm gonna give y'all. That'd be dope, actually. And it's like at the end of every video, you get like these 21 free things that I just have the credits for, and it's like links in the description below. One day that's gonna be here, maybe sooner than later. But anyway, okay, I love y'all so much. And like I said, if there's anything that I forget, please comment below and remind me, because your girl, I got so much stuff going on always. And if there's something you need, let me know and remind me, and I will make a video about that, talk about it more. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Peace.